Are you looking for the best, most optimized way to play Dark Magician in Master Duel? Well, I got you. We are playing optimized best Dark Magician. Let's go. If you like, subscribe, and comment below what you would like to see in another video from myself, what would you like to learn, you'll be entered into a giveaway for $100 of in-game gems.
There can only be one winner, and you're looking at it. Let's go.
Activate. Might need another Eternal Soul in case something happens, yeah. Eternal Soul. Come forth, Dark Magician. We're going to make the Phoenix. Phoenix, wipe out the Imperial Order at once. No need for this. Wipe it. Dark Magical Circle. We have 13 cards in the deck. What the heck? Confirm. Nothing. I guess the Call by the Grave is going to be very good if I could draw into that. That would be wonderful. That would be wonderful. At 1900 attack, we gotta do some calculations real quick. Do we have to swing in the Phoenix? Or are we gonna be okay? I think we're gonna be okay. I don't think we have to swing in the Phoenix. So if he somehow gets us, he could deal 1600 damage. I guess that's gonna be worth the risk. We don't have to swing it in. Eternal Soul. Come forth, my Dark Magician. Dark Magician in attack this time. And isn't my Magician Girl huge? How huge is my Magician Girl? We're gonna start banishing the Eldritches one by one. One by one. 2600 attack? No way. No way. We got bit. Wait, no, stop. Leave me alone. What the heck? Hey, stop. Jeez, freaking me out. I'm like, where's my girl? Where's my girl? My girl's right here. Woo! Boosted. Would you like to continue your attack, sir? I do not recommend it. Continuing the attack. Okay, summon Big Eldritch Boy. I'm 29 attack. What are you gonna do? 29. 29, mate. Come on. I appear to be larger than you. To the power of friendship, Dark Magician Girl's boosted per Dark Magician in the grave. I love it. Call by the Grave banishing another Eldritch. We could banish the Eldritch if we want to. I think we go into the battle phase and attack. Attack! Rivalry of Warlords. Each player can only have a spellcaster type monster. Good thing I'm all spellcaster. Take it, Eldritch. Take it. Eternal Soul. Come forth. Dark Magician. Banish. The Eldritch Fool. Be gone! Dark Magic Attack! Alright, we have the power of Called by the Grave. Nothing can stop us. Okay, that's fine. That is perfectly fine. Where are all your Eldritches? You got 2 banished. It's time to get rid of the 3rd. The 3rd is about to be gone. What are you sending to the grave, good sir? A skill drain. It's time for Called by the Grave to banish your 3rd and final Eldritch. Be gone, fool! Yes. Run, you fool, run! Dark Magician is here, and it is top tier. In my hands. Let's begin with a showcase using the Dark Magician deck breakdown to show you the true power of Upstart Goblin in Dark Magician, more so than any other deck. Let's see how this works. We are going to start off with our field spell setting in Eternal Soul from the deck. Very good. Now, Magician's Soul is going to send a Dark Magician from the deck to the graveyard to special summon. And then Magician's Soul loves to eat up the Magician's Salvation for an extra draw. Now, we already have an Eternal Soul in our hand, so we're going to send the one in the field or the one in the hand to draw 2. Very good. Pot agreed. Now, Soul Servant is going to be putting a card on top of the deck. And if we did not have a Dark Magician in our graveyard to draw a card with the Soul Servant, you would use Upstart Goblin to be that draw. Upstart Goblin will serve as that draw when you put a very good card on the top of your deck. But since we have a Dark Magician, we don't need the Upstart Goblin here. Now we have Dark Magical Circle. Now, Dark Magical Circle lets me look at the top 3 cards of my deck. Not only did I grab a Dark Magician, but I stacked a Solemn Judgment on the top of my deck. Solemn Judgment is coming to be drawn next turn, but with Upstart Goblin, I ain't waiting a turn. We're going to draw it right now. Draw with Upstart Goblin. Now, as you saw with Upstart Goblin with Dark Magical Circle giving us a Solemn Judgment after we stacked it on top of the deck, not only does it work with the Dark Magical Circle, it works with our Soul Servant when we don't have a Dark Magician in the graveyard to draw with the Soul Servant. Now we have a Solemn Judgment, Dark Magical Circle, and Eternal Soul. Why is Solemn Judgment important? Because I actually care to have an optimized version of Dark Magician, and Solemn Judgment is going to protect our back row. I would not trust a Dark Magician deck without this card because you're just going to ask to get wiped out by Lightning Storm and Harpy Feather Duster. Very good. We're going to link off into a Linkariba, which could help us negate an attack. By negating, I mean reducing a monster to 0 attack. Hello there, Lightning Storm. After we stack the Solemn Judgment on top of the deck, we negate the Lightning Storm. That would wipe out all of our back row. This would have been a loss. You know, the YouTubers, they would be like, okay, I'll just hide this duel. You won't see this one. No, I show you where I get Lightning Stormed, and we negate it. Eternal Soul, activating, come forth and summon a Dark Magician during the end phase, triggering the Dark Magical Circle to banish a back row card. Now, we do not want to commit into that back row. Before I summon my Rod and use my Soul Servant, we're going to, with our current field, deal that back row card, and we're also going to plan our lethal damage. Nightmare Phoenix will just use 2 monsters to destroy a back row card, discarding Dark Magician. He's got a Called by the Grave. If he were to banish my Dark Magician, we have more than 1 Dark Magician in the graveyard and in the hand, so the Called by the Grave cannot stop us. We're going to Soul Servant, stack a card on top of the deck. You know what I love stacking with my Soul Servant? A Magician's Soul. Magician's Soul not only is a pot of greed in sending Dark Magician to the grave, it also summons Dark Magician onto the field. Let's use Soul Servant to draw that stacked Magician's Soul to our hand. Use the Magician Rod to grab the Secrets of Dark Magic. This is a quick play fusion spell. Come forth, we're going to summon Dark Magician with the effect of Magician's Soul. It's now time to battle. 1,600, 1,900 damage, 2,500 damage, and with the activation of the Secrets of Dark Magic, we will be summoning. Come forth and summon the Dark Magicians at 2,800 attack and have not used our Eternal Soul yet. We will then activate Eternal Soul to special summon a Dark Magician and then Dark Magic attack for game. But the Fool surrenders knowing what's coming. That's how you stack your turn 1 with Upstart Goblin into a next turn lethal. I think I will. Yeah, I will negate the Fool, but I mean, he's not foolish enough to just use it. That'd be wild. End phase, do it. Gotcha. Banish. It negates the fool. Be gone. How dare you? How dare you? Gotcha. All right. You want Solemn Judgments to protect yourself from Harpy Feather Duster and Lightning Storms. Apparently, Lightning Storm and Harpy Feather Duster are not relevant in the TCG because I don't see anyone, hello, playing that. Negate. Come on, man. Come on. Come on. What do you think I am? Huh? Negate. Negate. No. Negate. I am not playing. That's right. Eternal Soul. Use the effect now to summon Dark Magician. Right down the middle. Right down the middle. Do we want to grab our Dark Magic attack? Ash Blossom. Let's go. Bro, what is that? That's the Tidying. It's got to be a Tidying. Tribute. Within the battle phase, we're going to add 2 Dark Magicians from my deck to my hand. You have to be careful. If you have too many Dark Magicians pulled from your deck, then your Magician's Soul becomes worse. But as long as we have a Magician Girl in the deck, then we're okay. Dark Magician Girl is still in the deck. Come forth and special summon Dark Magician from the grave. Attack. Woo. I think that's a big fat negate. Oh yeah, take your time. Choose what you want to banish. With the power of the ultimate wizard in terms of attack and defense, you are useless. You will add nothing, and you will like it. We don't even get to see what the fool banished. What now? You end your turn. Surprise! Dark Magician. Now, chat, do not tell me to search Dark Magic Attack, because if I do that, then I lose, all right? Literally, the Tidying is activatable on the grave. Don't be a fool. Don't do it. Let's go. Ebb and Illusion. Wait, he's got something activatable now? Hold up. What? Detach? It's impermanence! What? You had a dead impermanence this whole time? I thought you were a Tidying. What a fool! Attack! Dead impermanence because it's not activatable on Dark Magician. Believe it. Even from the hand, you should not summon from the hand, but this is the BM. Dark Magic Attack! Fool! The best Dark Magician deck is here. Here is the deck list. If you skip to the end of the video to just see the deck list, make sure you go back and watch the gameplay because you're going to really see the interactions and how important they are. For example, Upstart Goblin. Upstart Goblin is draw 1, gain 1,000 life. Why this? Why is this so good? It's very important to use in this deck because with your Dark Magical Circle, you could stack a card on top of your deck like Solemn Judgment to draw next turn. Why wait a turn when you could Upstart Goblin it to your hand right now? If you don't play a card like Solemn Judgment, you're asking to get obliterated by cards like Lightning Storm. Lightning Storm and Harpy Feather Duster are going to wipe out your back row. So any Dark Magician deck not playing Solemn Judgment, I can't trust them. You need to have your back row be protected to do well with this deck. And Solemn Judgment either being opened up in your hand or being stacked on top of the deck with a Dark Magical Circle, then drawing with the Upstart Goblin, that's really important. And also, the Soul Servant. The Soul Servant will stack a really good Dark Magician card on the top of your deck. So with Soul Servant and Upstart Goblin, stack the card on top of your deck, then draw it with Upstart Goblin. It is so important to do that. I love putting Magician's Souls on the top of the deck. I'm going to tell you why. Magician's Souls, one of the best cards to stack on top of your deck. It gives you access to your Dark Magician. Your Dark Magician is either going to be sent to the graveyard or be special summoned onto the field just from a Magician's Souls, and the Dark Magician will be coming from the deck. Then you have two options. If you chose to summon the Dark Magician on the field, great. That could be to trigger an early Dark Magical Circle. Otherwise, you summoned the Magician's Souls on the field because now you have the ability for Pot of Greed. With the Magician's Souls, you could send up to 2 spell and traps from your hand or field to the graveyard to draw that many cards. And the combo with Magician's Souls and Skill Drain is also very good to know. You could use Magician's Soul to send your Skill Drain to the graveyard. It will not be negated because it sends it as a cost, and then you get to draw a card. So negate your opponent, and then on your turn, take away the negate. Setting up Eternal Soul with your Dark Magical Circle is going to be your main way to win. Eternal Soul will special summon your Dark Magician from your hand or graveyard, then make your Dark Magician indestructible by essentially being unaffected by card effects. It could still be destroyed by battle, though. And what you should know is that when the Eternal Soul leaves the field, your Dark Magician's dead. All your cards that are monsters will die. So that's why you need Solemn Judgment to protect it. Protect it from getting Twin Twistered. Protect it from getting Lightning Stormed. It does come up a lot. Secrets of Dark Magic is your quick effect fusion spell. Normally, you're going to want to use it within the battle phase if you can. Attack, then fusion spell. Or you could fuse with monsters in your hand. You're going to fuse into the Dark Magicians. When a spell or trap card's activated, you get to draw a card. Even better is the effect when it is sent to the graveyard. You could summon both a Dark Magician and a Dark Magician Girl from your hand, deck, or graveyard. That allows you to turn your card like Soul Servant into a Pot of Greed. If you're missing a card and you have a card like Droplet, this is a definite card for consideration. I could tell you a quick combo with the Effect Veiler. The Effect Veiler combo is as so. What you do is with your Ash Blossom, you're going to normal summon Ash Blossom alongside one of your monsters, and that's going to allow you to make Hulk. Hulk requires a tuner plus another monster. And when you summon Hulk, Hulk will summon an Effect Veiler from your hand or deck. Then the Effect Veiler and the Hulk will make Selene. Selene will gain a spell counter per spell in either player's graveyard, and if you have at least 3, she will be able to special summon any spellcaster from your graveyard. That special summon spellcaster could be your Magician's Soul. It could be Dark Magician to trigger the circle. You could even summon during your opponent's turn. Otherwise, you could summon the Effect Veiler. Then you can make Access Code Talker, 5300 attack, get poppin', wipe the whole field, then attack for game. And that is pretty much the deck. We have the staples like Max C. I took one out for an Effect Veiler. You could play 3 Max C if you want, but then you won't have that cool little Hulk combo. Triple Ash Blossom, double called by the grave. Skill Drain will win you a lot of games. Use Solemn Judgment to protect your combo. And there you have it, the best way to play Dark Magician.